What's up, guys? Mitch here at the commentary today. For today's commentary, we're going to be discussing the problems with game launches. So this is going to be going back to my game delays video that I did last month. In a lot of ways, you're going to see why. Anyways, let's get into it. So, we're going to be using some examples of games that had pretty shitty launches. Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed Unity, and Halo the Master Chief Collection. So, let's get into it. So, I'm sure everyone remembers the debacle with Battlefield 4's multiplayer launch, how broken it was, how many bugs it had, the fact that you'd always get kicked out of a game, it never worked, it wasn't playable, and it took like 7 months for it to actually work. Everyone remembers that. Now, with Assassin's Creed Unity, which is very recent considering the game only came out a month ago, frame rate issues and glitches. And what I mean by frame rate issues, I mean the game dropping below 20 frames per second. But that isn't really bad. Come on, I mean, that's very cinematic, right, Ubisoft? I mean, come on, 30 frames per second is more cinematic than 60. Wouldn't that make 20 or lower more cinematic than 30? You know, to make it the most cinematic experience you can? Because who cares about having really high frame rates, making that frame rate be as high as you can? Come on. What gamer would not take cinematic frame rates over really high, better functioning frame rates that makes gameplay better overall for that game that you're playing? Come on. Cinematics are just so much better than better gameplay. Come on. Ubisoft knows what they're talking about. Come on. And then finally, Halo the Master Chief Collection, which launched on the same day as AC Unity. The problem with this was connection issues and achievements not registering. Now, connection issues. You'd probably think, it's a multiplayer game. That's normal. Yeah, it is. Except for the fact that a majority of the time you couldn't even play it. A majority of the time playlists did not work. You tried finding a match, took about 5 minutes to actually find one. You can play with your friends. They had to remove a majority of playlists just to sort out the connection issues. And their excuse was they did not experience any of these online issues when they actually tried out the games themselves. Well, 343, did you actually play the game online when you were testing it? I wonder. And it had issues, once again, achievements not registering, which I encountered that issue and the lag and connections. And unfortunately, it took like an hour for some achievements to actually appear on my screen, letting me know that I actually got that achievement. Gotta love broken games. So, those are my examples, and what I have to say about this is, please, developers, publishers, stop rushing out games. Actually, no, just mainly publishers. Actually, no, just publishers. Stop forcing developers to release games before they are ready just because of the holiday season or something. Because when a game is launched, broken, we the gamers are pissed, and we lose trust in you. And even DICE knows this. They know that some people have lost trust in them after Battlefield 4, and possibly Battlefield 3. I believe Battlefield 3 had some issues as well. And when people lose trust in you, they're not going to want to buy your products. Thus, reducing sales, and if a game has something like bad optimization on PC, for example, that'll cause people to be pissed at you and want to pirate your game. Yeah. So in other words, please game developers, don't rush out games and we'll be happy. Okay? Thanks. 2014, the year of disappointments and broken launches. Wonder how 2015 is going to turn out with all those hyped games. Looking at you, Microsoft, Sony, Activision, EA, Capcom, Ubisoft, whoever. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, I'm out.